Hey, good evening, guys. This working. All right. Sorry. Trying to get everything situated here. Hey, good evening, guys. KB5 MIQ Big Boy. Well, yesterday, normally my Saturday night videos I didn't post yesterday. I had been all day at an estate sale for my dad and parents' estate, and when I got back last night, I did some mechanic work. I put a rear end in a recliner with a 6-pack of beer, and I didn't move. So I was beat after doing that yesterday. I'm so glad there's auctioneers that like to do that and have to deal with people, because I told him this afternoon that he done a good job. I said, that's why I like ham radio. When I get tired of talking to somebody, I can turn the knob and get away from them. Well, we got it done. And I'll give a big shout out to Chris Howell, one of my longtime listeners. He sent me an email wanting to check on me since I didn't get a video up. I was just too tired. Been down there this afternoon, but I've been a little better today. So, anyway, I got a little subject we'll talk about. Let's see if we can get old ham radio cat come up here, say hi to everybody. If I don't, Drew, well, she's going to run off. Go on, knothead. Well, excuse me. Yeah, I got a little short video I'm going to clip on here, kind of showing you how I've got a radio hooked up in a mobile unit in my truck now. I swapped trucks, picking up my dad's pickup. And, I've talked about mobile installs before. I miss the days of them old steel dash Ford pickups and El Caminos with lots of room under the dash. I know when I was a kid, I had an 8-track tape player and a CB hanging under the dash. Plenty of leg room. Now with these molded plastic dash where everything is formed around, there's being 6'8", it's hard for me to find leg room to mount anything under the dash, and trying to get stuff mounted permanent with mounted computers and sensors on these trucks. I've always been a little leery, hey, cat, about tying into the electrical system. So I did something a little different on this truck. Cody had given me a battery sometime back that come out of a what you call emergency light, and it still holds charge good. And I took a Harbor Freight plastic ammunition box, drilled a hole in it, run some wires in it, hooked it up, put some Anderson power poles on it, and you'll see this pickup's a single cab pickup. Hey, well, come on up here. And I got it sitting behind the seat. This Anytone radio, the readout shows the voltage to the radio. And I run the radio on low power because I can hit the repeaters on low power. And I've had to take it out about every week, 10 days, put a little charge on it. I've got the radio sitting on the console with a homemade mount I made out of a couple of license plates and an old Air Force belt. You'll see all that in the video. But, I mean, you can spend what you want to on mobile mounting, and all depends on how you want to set up your vehicle. Hey, cat, nothing wrong with any of it. I mean, they make all kinds. That's where those remote head radios really come into play in these newer vehicles, where you can put the main radio under the seat somewhere and just have that remote head up there. But do whatever works for you on this. I've often said, I'm a cheap ham. Come here, cat. Come here. Well, she just ain't cooperating. Go on, knothead. But I've said I'm a cheap ham. I don't buy special mounts or anything like that. I've got this put in there with a quarter wave dual band mag mount on it. I'm going to put that bigger antenna I got off Kent back on the truck later on. When I swapping it all over, that's what I had to hook up with right quick right then. So mobile radio mounting, that's with these newer vehicles, it's an art. I've seen a lot of you guys do certain things, and I've seen guys actually cut into their consoles. Nothing wrong with any of that except it hurts the resale of your vehicle. So just something to think about. Normally, mounting that in the vehicle of mine, it ain't going to hurt the resale of it, because I'm going to run it till that wouldn't matter on resale anyway. I'm a little bit different on mounting tying power in on these newer trucks. I had it tied in with that 2010 I just sold, but I decided on this 13 model I was going to try to run this battery for a little while. I may end up tying it into the truck battery, but I always want to run straight to the battery. And on these newer vehicles, it's hard to get through the firewall. They got all this insulation, extra insulation in there, and I don't ever remember having that much trouble with a firewall on the older vehicles. In fact, on them old glass fuse 70s vehicles, I've hooked 8-track tape CB up straight to the fuse box without ever going to the battery. So it all depends on what somebody wants to do, what knowledge level you've got on hooking stuff up like that. Me, I kind of like the way this is working. I hadn't got anything permanent, no permanent holes in the truck. And I'm around the house. I got battery chargers around here because I got equipment I got to work on. I can just pull that battery out once a week, every 10 days, and put a charge on it. Well, guys, this is probably going to be a little short and sweet video. I'm going to splice that video on here at the end of this of showing how in my truck. Y'all excuse the trash behind the seat. Had that time clean it up yet. Guys, appreciate everybody subscribing to the channel. We're at about 18, 36, 37. We're going to give something away if we hit 2,000. It's KB5 MIQ Big Boy 73. Guys, I'm killing time down here at my dad's house after doing this estate sale. I thought I'd show y'all what I did mobile on this different pickup. Let me flip this around. I've gone from an extended cab to just one of these single cab pickups. And like I said in the earlier video, super hard for me to find ways through the firewall. Didn't want to drill any holes in this one. I'm running this Anytone dual bander. And y'all can laugh at my mount, but I've got it in there kind of temporary at the moment. But what I did, since I'm too cheap to buy one of them LiPo batteries, Cody had given me a battery out of a exit light. And I've got it in this box, 12-volt battery. I got excuse the trash, I hadn't cleaned this truck out yet. Got it run up here to the front with some Anderson power poles. And that's how I'm running it in this truck right now. It's don't have to worry about hooking up nothing to the battery. And it may be a temporary position, but it is a quick way and easy way to hook one up without having to worry about, tying into your truck electrical, if you want to do it that way. Just thought I'd share that with you.